Hey everyone, it's Chris Texera. Let's play another game of the Settlers of Catan on Catan Universe. We're in the one spot. Let's take a look at this board. All right. Let's see here. So we've got a first position. There is this 965. It's a lot of wood. That is interesting. However, I just don't think that is probably going to be our preferred location. I think we're probably going to just take all the ore possible. Take this 843. Hope for the best. I mean, there is like this 694. There's this 8542. My instincts here say take the ore. I think we're going to stick with that, and we'll head to the 3-for-1 port. That ore could be a big deal. Like, I think we're going to get targeted a bunch this game. Oh, they do go for the 965. Okay. So they're going to need that wood port if that's the way they're going to go here. Which again could open things up for us a little bit. So we'll see. There's still a decent amount of wheat on this board. I think he probably goes 962 if he can swing that. I mean, that is going to be very dangerous. So we'll see what actually happens there. Me, I'm looking for maybe the 843, the 9411. Those are probably what I would prefer to have. This obviously would be the best. We'll see. This would be a rough go without any brick. It's not that bad. Because again, there's so little brick on this board anyway. And quite frankly, there's so little ore as well. Yeah. Might just be a pure wheat cheap game for us. We'll have to see how this shakes out, of course. But pure wheat cheap could work out. Do have to be careful. Again, really curious to see what green does. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. That's a bit of a killer spot there for gray. But again, this helps us because the more no one's taking these wheat locations, the more likely it is we get one. So overall, not that upset about it. Even this, like they're in a good spot here. But really, this kind of hurts them more than anybody. Because either he takes like the 6-2 and just goes straight to the wood port, or he just takes the 2 wood port. That really kind of kills Purple's game if he's going for the wood port strategy. Maybe he's just going for the 3-for-1 port. We'll see. So this probably worst case scenario for me, to tell you the truth, that this happened. They got the 854 because now I don't get any of that advantage. Now that doesn't mean... Oh, he is doing that. Wow. Okay. Really interesting. Well, not ideal. Not ideal. Do I take like this 6-3-11? The sheep port's kind of interesting. We're really living on 3 numbers, though, and they're not great numbers. So it's not that helpful. This would get me, say, the double 11s here, a little bit of wheat. Get the wood. Wood could be useful. Again, my biggest problem is I think we just get beat everywhere. I actually think it's the 8-3, to tell you the truth. Because if we take that, basically wipes out his ports. So he's got good ability to run around. There's this though. 9, 7. We go production here. Gotta make a choice. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna point down to the 8-10. So a little risky. We'll see. We're gonna hope those double 3s really start to add up, help us out. There's a brick there. Gonna hit the 9. Gonna hit you. We get a sheep. Not exactly what I wanted there, but I'll take it. So overall, oh, perfect. Okay. Well, those 3s are gonna be money for us. Get those 3s going. We're in really good shape. This guy is in a really tough spot, though. I mean, he's essentially has 1 resource. He's gonna have to trade for everything for it. So that is really rough. I mean, we're not that much better. We only have like a handful of resources, but already we're getting close to a city. I mean, maybe we get an 8 or a 4. We have an instant city already. Could be something. And if we get that, man, I think we're in pretty good shape. Yeah, gotta think so. Even these 3s are a bit of a blessing and a curse. But I mean, ideally, again, we're going to want to move around here if we can. Get something else. 6. Okay. I want to take the card. I'm going to take the card here. Knight's fine. We could probably poach some of that wood. Again, we know he's got wood. We like that. I am not opposed to being a little petty here and taking whatever we can get. Ooh, hits me, though. Don't like that. Anything he gets, I'm not liking. And honestly, I do kind of want that wood back. Ugh. Wood is just killing me. All right. That's fine. Again, want that off that 8. Wood. Some brick there. No. Both are very valuable. Both are very, very valuable. Let's see what exactly we can grab here. Again, this does have the potential to be pretty nasty if this guy gets this going. I'm going to play the knight. We're going to take it off. I'm going to hit gray. We get a wood. Let's roll. Come on, 7. 3. Nice. Love that. Could go build a road. Honestly, the 8-10 probably is worth our time here. I'm going to go do that. Build a road there. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Let me get that 8-10 going. That'd be very nice. Got a card already here. See what they wind up doing. I mean, we're just not going to help them out too much. And if we do, we're going to be asking for more than 1. Oh, don't 1 for 1 him. Gotta give him 2, man. Not smart. Not smart. Again, if this dude just gives him this, that's a big problem. So he should have it already. I mean, he's just getting free stuff at this point. So I think that's a very poor trade by Gray. Like, ask for 2. He only has wood. And yeah, now he's got the port. Now, again, he's still kind of a one-trick pony at this point, but he's a dangerous one-trick pony. So we do have to look out here. Do have to be careful. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. No, don't need that. And again, this 8-10 will be a huge deal if I can grab it. I'm sure he takes that. Yeah, not ideal. Again, just giving him free stuff. Don't love it. Because again, this really could get out of hand. This guy gets a little too crazy. You just never know. But all right, we're not going to worry too much about it just yet. We got a 4 here. I'm going to buy a card. I think we need to do what we can, slow these guys down. We're going to get our 8th. It's going to happen. We block a wood there. I like that. Again, we're going to want to steal wood where we can. I think that's important. We're a little slow. Ooh, dislike. Dislike. Don't like that. Okay. Another 6. Don't love it. Well, again, if we can steal this wood, I'll take it. No. Telling me he's probably got a 2 ore in there, which I don't think I really want to mess around with. I'm going to play this. I'm going to take the wood and get it. Happy with that. We get a 4, which is pretty good. We're one away from a city. So that's kind of a win. So we'll hold on for that. Again, if we can get that, we can get an 8 or a 4 here and really kind of start to get multiples of these cards. I'll be very happy. I think it's going back on the 8. That sucks. That sucks. Not ideal for me having that on that 8. Again, I need that 8 to really get going. I think the red player is starting to get a little bit of an advantage here over us on that. So they were smart to take that 10-8. Ugh. Gets there too. Does block him though. 2 wheat for all that, huh? No. We know what he needs, right? He needs a sheep and a brick, and he doesn't have it. No. Nope. Okay. Yeah, interesting. 2 wheat there. That's not a bad trade, but again, I just can't really risk taking it. So, that's a break. That is, I'm gonna buy a card with that. Again, that's a break. Anytime I can get that, we'll get another knight. Those 3s have been really fortunate. Sheep is good. I don't agree with that. I actually think red is in okay shape. Now, his expansion spots are a little rough, but wait, did a 5 just roll? Hold on. A 9 rolled. Okay. This dude's so slow. It's like funny. That 10 rolled. He was able to get what he needs. Don't need that. I need the woods. Man. Brick is really what we're looking for now. We're going to have the army at least. No one's going to catch us, I think, on the cards. Again, that is still our main way of going here. So we're going to find out. That's good. Get this cleared out would be pretty sweet. Wow. Brick for 3 wheat. There is no brick. There's no brick. All that wheat for nothing. Interesting. Again, a 3 for 1 for brick. Why wouldn't anybody just take the 3 for 1? He chooses to just do that. That's fine. I am going to. What did he want to trading? Gets that. I'm going to play the knight here. I'm going to go here. I'm going to hit red. We get the ore. Perfect. It's exactly what we wanted. Another 4. All right, it didn't even matter. But I will take the city. Big deal. So got 1 city. That's what we were looking for. Perfect. Again, that's another potential card. Maybe we get lucky here and can almost get... Ooh, those bricks. Those bricks would be a big deal. We can grab one. We'll see. Will they just trade? Let's see. Interesting. 3 wheat for a wood, huh? Oh, wow. And the road. Okay. To get to the 611. Very nice. More brick for us. We have a settle, potentially. Settle could be a big deal. There's a city. Okay. Stuff is moving along here at a pretty brisk pace all of a sudden. God, that sucks. Okay. Well, is what it is. Where do we go here? Don't love this. Gonna hit here. Gonna hit gray. We do get a sheep. That's not bad. I'm gonna hold. Maybe we get 1-8 and we can get the brick here. 9, that's a bit unfortunate. It does open up the wheat. Just need a little bit more luck on some of these rolls. And we're so limited with our numbers. That's part of our problem. We're just so limited. So we're really just kind of, skirting the line here. At least we've got the army. But I need one sheep or one brick somehow. 11. Can we get this? I would do a brick for a sheep, or for a sheep. Somebody wants to give it to me. We do get it. Perfect. I will take it. That is going to help me a ton. Okay. We'll take that. We'll take our settle. That's a big deal. So we get to 6. That is a big deal. We have no cards. We should be fine. It's probably going to go on the 8, though, which, again, is not ideal. But now, at least now, we've got this sheep going. So this should help us out. We got another number, which is also a big deal, considering we had no numbers. Only had 3 numbers. Again, very limited game. We've been really blessed with the 4 3s so far. That has really helped us out. But again, we're very, very limited. So we do need some help. That's either going to be more cities, more cards, or something. So we still have a long way to go. This has been a very strange game so far. In some ways, it's funny. I think in retrospect, this 6-3-11 might have been better early on because of how often these 11s have rolled as well. And honestly, I still would have gotten the same 3 advantage. It's just funny how that is. All right, we get double sheep there. No ore, though. So that block really does sting. All right, we get another sheep. Not too bad. At this point... No, I'm going to hold. I should ask for a wood, too. Yeah, very interesting what they're doing. Again, I just wouldn't normally recommend this. Oh, perfect. Man, we needed that. Okay, good. Good. That's huge. That's huge for us. Oh, those 3s are so important. Without them, we're in pretty big trouble. So that is a big deal. Another 11. Man, again, we're fortunate no one has the 11s. Otherwise, this could be a very different game. Wow, crazy. Okay, very interesting. Interesting. All right, let's roll. Let's see what we get. Maybe we get a 7? We do. Perfect. All right, now where does this go? I'm thinking this goes on the 9, and we hit him. That's not bad. That is going to give us... Can I get a wood? I get a wood for a sheep? Maybe he gives this to me. He does. I will take it. Anything to get me a little bit more space, I will take. I think that's a good deal for us. Again, we move. You get a potential another settlement. The 8's huge. 8's big. We got to be careful here. It could be a monopoly. Oh, another 3. Man, these 3s have been enormous. I can't even state how big those have been. Like without those, I think we're dead. Nice, very good shape here. Very good shape. We have another city. We are moving right along. They're settled too if we want it. Nice. Okay. What do we do? I'm gonna take the city here. Yeah. Take the city. How about this? Never know. Maybe we can grab one. Okay, I'm going to hold. Again, 8s and 4s are our friend. We have time. We have time. So we are in a pretty advantageous position with 7 points. We're fortunate of the dice distribution on this board. This has been a very, pretty even. You just don't really see that too often. No 2s, no 12s, but everything else has been pretty even, which is nice. Because usually, man, if it was this regular sort of thing, I think we'd be in big trouble. But we have been relatively fortunate. This guy's starting to come around, but again, I think it's a little too slow. But we'll see. I do need a couple rolls here. Ideally, we get an 8, and this dude's still chugging. Come on. 5's just not helpful. I mean, 8 is such an important roll for us. I hate living on one roll like this, but I mean, 8's basically awesome. Again, that's like 2 cards. It's potentially victory points. He might have a victory point. 8 here would give me another settle, which could be important for our win. Let's see what we get. 8, 9. How about it, purple guy? Come on. Take it. Come on, give it to me. Never know. Maybe we do this. How about this? We do get it. All right. So we've done a good job here, being diverse, getting what we need to get settles and points. So I'm pretty happy with this. And in some ways, this really kind of makes this much more straightforward for us now. We've given them what they need. We've got a weed. Having that weed, I think, is pretty important. We're at 8 points. Again, we still have a very risky setup, but at least now I could also trade away this ore. Man, what a funny thing that is too. I mean, look at this. He has a 12 and a 2, and then 6, 5, 9. What a weird setup. Oh, road builder. Uh-oh. Okay. And a settle. All right, he's coming along. 8. Perfect. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. That's potentially a city. If we get a 3 here, it's game over. No. So we'll see. I mean, hey, maybe just a 3 wins it. 8 is almost game over. Yeah, sure. Take it. Helps me. It helps me. I'm closer to winning than they are. They shouldn't do one-on-one trades with me at that point. So this is a win-win either way. Don't need that. That also helps because if I 7 out, I still have a city. That's a big deal. So I'm pretty pleased. Pretty pleased. Let's see what we get. No 7s. Do 7. Now that's unfortunate, but it doesn't really matter. Because either way, we've got what we need. I think we're still hitting him here. Still hitting you. We get a sheep. That's nice. I'm going to city this. We're 1 point away. So, I mean, an 8 is almost winning on its own here. The 9 is unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, I think we're in good shape unless something catastrophic happens. I just think we're gonna get the number rolls here. There's a 4. All right. So now a 3 wins it and 8 wins it. 10 gives us a card. 7. All right, not helpful. They're probably not going to block their own 8. That's fine. That does keep them alive, unless an 8 rolls, in which case an 8 doesn't matter. 8's winning for us, which is, again, very fortunate. Yeah, again, I think we're going to win this game just because I think everyone else is going to be a little too slow to catch up. A little too slow to catch up. But let's see. Come on, 8. 7. All right, let's be careful here. Who rolled what? Sheep is good, receives 2 wheat. All right. We want sheep is good's wheat. So I'm going to hit them. We get the wheat. Let's buy a card. Winning? Not winning. That's okay. I think it's worth it. We get what we need. 8. Okay, so that is the game. Unless there's a monopoly here or a monopoly there. Or maybe there's a knight. Yeah, there's a knight. Okay, so they keep themselves alive just a little longer. Another 8. Well, might not even matter. So still winning unless there's a monopoly over here. We'll see what happens. So they need a monopoly for these sheep. Oh yeah, they don't monopoly for this sheep. They're dead. Oh man, it spooked me. I thought that was going to be a monopoly for a second. So let me think about this. We're at 14. Gonna play the knight. Gonna hit here. Gonna hit you. We get another sheep just in case. Let's roll. And that is gonna do it. So honestly, a little bit of a massacre. Turned out this worked out pretty well, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Take those, old city, and that's gonna do it. Yeah, pretty dominant or wheat sheep game. Pretty happy with that. Up 7, 13, 20 is our kind of new score up here. Really strong, really good. We crushed these guys. Again, maybe the competition wasn't the best, but yeah, I mean, we did get very fortunate here. The 4 cities obviously is huge. The production's enormous, but really what won us this game was these 3s. The 8s were of course helpful, but those 3s early on, it made us not have to beg for wheat anywhere. And it just works out. Sometimes you get lucky. This was a very fortunate distribution for us. We got really lucky. I mean, it does happen. I like the pure wheat sheep setup sometimes, especially with that setup on this corner here. I do like that. Yeah, the 6-3-11 was really good. But again, you just can't not take this 8-4-3 as your first spot. Just the ore is so important. Even if we're not getting the prime wheat, we still had a double wheat source. And then this port really does make a big difference. So overall, very pleased. Or wheat sheep is awesome. Gotta love it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.